Okay, this is a pressure switch. I'm going to disassemble it here. Now the collector box, that's telling you that the this side should go to the that plastic manifold by the inducer, so that's going to be the high pressure, high negative pressure. The other side here, you can see it says burner enclosure. That'll be the low pressure. So when we take this apart, okay, this is a diaphragm that moves back and forth, and it's right in there, which goes to this little micro switch here. And as this moves back and forth, it will change the position of the switch. Okay, here's an important part to this, and that's a spring. This spring is a bias spring. Now it fits right down against that portion of that diaphragm. That spring, you'll notice this is on the collector box, which is the high pressure. So it's trying to push this diaphragm down. Put these together like that, it's trying to push it down. And that is the bias spring. Okay, that bias spring, what it's doing is it's biasing this diaphragm because it's trying to push it down this way. And the only way that this diaphragm will move this way to change the pressure or change the position of the switch is if it overcomes this bias spring. So because that is the collector box, that's the high pressure, then it's pushing away from it, so I have to have a lot more pressure, negative pressure now, on this side of the diaphragm in order to overcome that little spring. Now the spring is adjustable. If you look there, you can see there's an adjustment there, and it's covered with some kind of sealer so that they know whether you've adjusted or not. These are not supposed to be adjusted in the field, period. They get real upset when you start adjusting these in the field. Generally, they should not be adjusted in the field. If you look close there, you can see that's an Allen head adjustment. And the factory adjusts these things, and then they seal that off so that you don't adjust it in the field. And that's the way that pressure switch works. If you are not getting the movement out of the pressure switch that you think you should, first of all, check the pressures. Some of these pressure switches will have the pressure which they change. Usually it's on this yellow thing. If it's going to be there, this one does not have it. But if it's going to be any place, it'll be right there, and it'll tell you at what pressure it changes position. In this case, there's no way to do it. All you can do is buy another factory pressure switch and give it a shot. But there should be a very wide difference between the collector box or that lower manifold and the combustion chamber. So that's the single pole double throw pressure switch disassembled. Hope this makes sense.